Hey Virgo, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general love reading for July 1st through the 15th. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to your messages, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start by pulling a couple, apparently a few, oracle cards to see what the overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. The first one that came out is status quo. The second card that came out is teacher. And let's grab one more oracle card to see what other energies are surrounding you right now. What's going on with my Virgo collective? And what we have is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So we'll see how all of those fit into your overall reading, but let's get into some tarot now and start with your current energy. Current energy for my Virgo collective, we have justice. For the energy that's around my Virgo, okay, we have a couple that came out. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we also have Judgment. For challenges, obstacles, and what's, currently hidden, we have three cards that came out. We have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Moon in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Three of Chalices in reverse. And for the potential outcome, wow, your cards are talking today, Virgo. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups, and we also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more for you. Starting again with my Virgo's current energy. What's going on with my Virgos? And we had one that fell out. And we have the Ten of Coins in reverse. For the energy of my Virgo's person, we have Justice in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have two that came out. We have the Sun. And we have the Two of Swords. For advice from Spirit, we have Strength. And for your potential outcome for my Virgos, okay, we have one that flipped over. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So let's get some oracle cards and see if there are any final messages before we get into the reading. And for your current energy, we have secrecy. For Virgo's person, whoever's in their energy, we have groom. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the document. For advice from Spirit, we have stork. And for your potential outcome, we have mall crawl. All right, let's get into this, Virgo. So with the overall energy for you, we have status quo, we have teacher, and we have separation. What I just heard from you, well, not from you, but from my folks on the other side, I just heard not this shit again. It almost feels as though whatever is going on is a repeat. It doesn't appear as though you are with your person. Now, maybe you all are not speaking, or maybe they haven't sort of come into you yet, but it doesn't feel as though right now you are in any type of safe, committed, stable relationship. And it really feels as though your attitude towards this is like, oh my God, here we go again. Why? Here we go again. But what it feels like with the overall energy is that there is a lesson to be gained from this. There is something that you need to learn before you get out of this energy, before you get out of this cycle. So even though this situation may be super irritating, that it may be stressful, there's something that you need to get from this. in order to not repeat it, in order to not have this be your status quo. So whether it's time apart from somebody specific or just this sort of general feeling of being on your own, there's something that you need to get from this in order to be able to move past it once and for all. So looking at your current energy, we have justice, we have the Ten of Coins in reverse, and we also have secrecy, an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, and risk. So what it feels like for your current energy, Virgo, and again, this is not for everybody. If you are in a relationship with someone or you have someone specific on your mind, it feels as though you didn't get what you were looking for from this person. You didn't get that stability. You didn't get that happily ever after that you were looking for. And right now, you want answers. You want what's fair. You want to understand why this happened. And it feels as though you're being kept in the dark, like something's being kept from you. Almost like if you could just get this one piece of information, then everything about this would make sense. So it could be that, you had a person who disappeared on you, or it could be that you're not able to sort of bring in the person that you want. All you're looking for right now is answers. Like, why? Why does this keep happening? What's the point? What's the purpose of this? The energy that we have around you is the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have Judgment. We have Justice in reverse. And we also have Groom. Husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. So what I'm feeling for you right now, Virgo, is if there is someone around you, they are not really showing you much interest, at least not in the way that you want. And this really feels like what's a good way to put this? It feels very much as though they're sort of on their own path trying to figure out what it is that they want. Whether or not they want to offer themselves in commitment to anyone, if they want to offer themselves in commitment to you. They're trying to decide this. They don't know. So what we have for them is is them not necessarily offering anything to anybody. And I think Taurus had some similar energy where they had someone who was kind of outplaying the field. The big difference is, though, that with your person, Virgo, they may be outplaying the field, but they're sort of on the fence about whether or not they want to stop doing that. They're on the fence about whether or not they actually want to commit to one person. It feels very much a push and pull energy with them. So they're not offering that passion, that romance to you. They're not really offering it to anybody. They're trying to make a decision whether or not they want to sort of settle down. So looking at the obstacles, challenges, and what's hidden, and Spirit was speaking on this one, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, we have the Moon in reverse, the Sun, the Two of Swords, and we also have the Document. Text or email, agreement, letter, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers, or proceedings. So while I don't necessarily feel like this is something, that's being hashed out in the court system for you right now, what it does feel like is that there is a lot of stress with this situation because there's no clarity that's being given to you. And I think that you're trying to remain a little bit optimistic about this person. Again, I don't feel as though you all are in contact right now. I don't feel as though you all are connected. So the big challenge for you might be waiting on some type of outreach from this person. And also, this could go both ways. You trying to decide whether or not you want to reach out to this person, or this person trying to decide whether or not they want to reach out to you. But it feels as though there's too much that's unknown, and it's hindering your happiness. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, we have Strength, and we have Stork. A new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, and inspiration. So I'm not really picking up on any pregnancy vibes for this reading, but what it feels like is that Spirit is telling you, and this is very much aligned with the Taurus reading, is that you might need to look for your happiness elsewhere, outside of this person. You might need to find a different approach, a different way of living, figuring out what sort of inspires you, what it is that you're looking for. It really feels as though you will find a fresh start once you figure out what you need to learn from this person. Understanding that they're not talking, that they're not offering you any tidbits to make this process any easier. You have to figure out what you were meant to learn from this situation. And I think, oh Lord, I think that this separation is going to give you the time and space to be able to do that just by yourself, because it doesn't feel as though this person is close to making a decision. So you're going to have to sort of take matters into your own hands. So use this time apart, use this alone time to figure out what it is you truly want and what lesson you can take from this. Because you're going to have to break out of this status quo. Otherwise, it's going to be on repeat. You're going to keep experiencing it. So looking at your potential outcome, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Chalices, and we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we also have Mall Crawl. On the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, a happy find. So I think for your potential outcome, what we have with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I think that you are going to start dialing back your feelings for this person. And ultimately, that's going to put them in a little bit of regret, in a place of regret. You, on the other hand, having undergone this transformation and looking for your lesson and starting fresh, you are no longer going to feel shut out. You're not going to feel this sense of instability, this sense of not having what it is that you were looking for. You are going to sort of release this weariness that you've been experiencing, this tired, fatigued feeling, that sense of why does this keep happening? I think that you are going to open up your options, and quite frankly, Virgo, you're going to go window shopping. I think that you're going to let this person go. I heard this amazing quote the other day that said, accept people as they are, but place them where they belong. And I think that you're going to place this person where they belong, and you're going to start keeping your eyes open for other folks. You're going to go on the mall crawl. You're going to take a peek in this window. You're going to look in that window. You might pick up a couple of things along the way, but you're going to get out and explore. You're going to release this burden, this feeling of being tired, this feeling of not knowing, this feeling of being left out, of not acknowledged. And that's a good thing. So use this time that you all have by yourself to do some deep introspection and see what's going on. See how you can move forward. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card to see what final messages Spirit has for you. Good Lord. Okay. So we're going to take the one that flipped out first. And the message that we have for you is be decisive. So Virgo, I think that this is Spirit's confirmation that you now need to make a choice, right? With challenges and obstacles, we have the Two of Swords, making that decision, figuring it out. So Spirit is telling you right now to be decisive. Let this person do what they're going to do. You have your own path and you have your own lesson to learn from this. So once you do that, I think, again, you will open up your opportunities. You will be able to see people in front of you that you may not have been able to see before because you were so focused on this person who doesn't know what they want to do right now. Don't let their indecision dictate you in your life, especially when it comes to romance. There are too many people in the world, too many soulmates that are waiting for you. So you have to make that choice to be open to exploring other people, other options, other opportunities. Okay, Virgo? So I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.